Good afternoon. I didn't know. Like yesterday, I was thinking seriously. I told you a good portion of my life story. Um, Obviously, you didn't get every second because we have to save some shit to talk about, right? Um, so, anyway, last night I was thinking, fuck, I was trying to make a video every day because I think maybe if some people didn't understand what I was trying to say is I started doing this for another like positive thing to do. I'm here in Northern California. There's not a lot to do here. I'm used to the LA lifestyle. I'm used to the Las Vegas lifestyle. There's not a lot to do here. And as I've said in previous videos, like I don't like hide who I am or anything. I've had my run-ins or problems with drugs in the past, and that has all been based right here in Northern fucking California. Primarily because there's just not a lot to fucking do here. So, I thought, alright, fuck it, if I'm here, there's not a whole lot for me to do. I'll start training again. Started doing that. Realistically takes up 24 hours a day of your day if you're doing it right. Bodybuilding is a job if you're doing it right. You just don't get paid, and if you do, you don't get paid much. So you either already have to have money or have another way to get money or whatever. But that's what whatever. Anyway, so I started doing this kind of just for like another like a more positive thing to do than, sit around, be bored, watch TV. I play with my dog quite a bit. She's my best friend. I visit with my family as much as I can tolerate. Families are just like that. It's just, it gets to a point where you just have to, kind of excuse yourself because you start getting mad. Or anyway, I do. I start getting mad at the shit they say, and, whatever. With the exception of my daughter, who's 18 and still thinks that I'm the coolest motherfucker she knows, and so she and I, we get along. I'm not saying you have to fucking put me on a pedestal to get along with me, but, at 40 years old, the older generations of your family tend to be in their late 60s or 70s, and that's when people start getting, kind of crotchety, opinionated. It's hard to, visit with them and have conversation without it, without it taking a turn at some point to, be an argument or whatever. Anyway, one of those arguments between me and my family personally is that my dog only listens to me. Well, yeah, who the fuck else would she listen to? I train my dog to fucking listen to every goddamn buddy that tells her something to do. I trained her to listen to me. But anyway, that's just an older generation, right? So I went to bed last night. Audi and I went to bed last night. Two things happened. One, as you guys know, I am in a relationship. Currently is a long distance relationship, but it's a good, solid relationship with a girl that I really, truly love, care about, whatever. Now, last night, I don't do Facebook or Instagram or any other type of social media whatsoever. This making videos thing, really, I don't want to sound selfish, but it wasn't really for you. It was for me. If people like it, they like it. If they like the stories or like the information or whatever, that's great. But it was really something just I was doing for a positive outlet for myself. Anyway, so like I said, I don't do any other social media. So last night, starting at about 10:30, two things happened. I guess I'll start with a shorter one first, because this is just kind of humorous. I had made a comment on a video, and said video was one of the many of people who have the recording of, Rich Piana and Sarah's infamous, argument in the car on the way to sell Anavar. Did not mean to make that fucking rhyme. Anyway, I commented on the video. I rarely actually I do. I comment on a few people's videos when I feel like it's something I want to say or want to make a point. I commented on that video. And the comment was somewhat like this. I don't think this proves that Rich is a drug dealer, because me and my boys or acquaintances from the gym trade and sell PEDs to each other all the time. Now, like a week went by. All of a sudden last night, Mr. Keyboard Badass himself, no picture, no fucking real name, replies to my comment. If you were really fucking doing that, you wouldn't be telling anybody. And I said, maybe, I responded back. I'm like, man, maybe you misunderstood what I'm saying. I'm simply stating that I don't believe this makes Rich a drug dealer. He hits me again. Oh yeah, I might sell 14 pounds of cocaine 24 hours a day, but I ain't gonna tell nobody about it, blah, blah, blah. Jesus Christ, we have a real, true fucking single-digit IQ on our hands here. So I said back to him, I said, look, I'm simply stating where I get my PEDs. This is probably how you get yours. Probably one of the two ways most people get their fucking PEDs. You either get them from other people and you trade or sell back and forth, or you have a prescription from your doctor. Right? Unless you find some buried in the woods. Anyway, he fucking comes back at me like this. Says some bullshit, and then he goes, doesn't matter anyway. Ain't like you're ever gonna know any of these people. Okay. One last comment for fucking... I forget what he called himself, man. God, I'd like to look, but I can't do it at the same time. Anyway, no picture. Check his channel, no video. So I responded to him. I said, actually, I do know a lot of people. And I did know Rich. Check my fucking channel. Look me up. All of a sudden, his fucking responding stops. So I have, like this vision, it's like in my head of this fucking dumb motherfucker either checks my channel or Googles my name. And as I said to you before, I've gone by several names. If you want to Google me, it's either going to be Coleman Tame. Cameron Angel's pretty new. So anyway, that's neither here nor there. Googles me, checks the videos, whatever he does, and stops his fucking stupid ass mouth, or fingers, I should say. And I thought, when I did say to him at one point, I was like, and I really don't think the DEA is gonna fucking come crashing my door down for trading fucking a little bit of fucking steroids back and forth, and saying I did it. Especially since I say I do it on video, almost every day. I've admitted to multiple fucking, felony offenses on video. I guess what this particular individual didn't understand is I have served my time for these offenses, therefore it is my right to talk about the fact that I've committed them. And I always say I don't talk about it in a way that I believe portrays them as cool or something I suggest. This was just the way my fucking life turned out. Dumb fuck. Anyway, so that went on. Really, probably didn't go on very long. Went on for about probably 10 minutes back and forth. Because I'm trying to watch Netflix. Every fucking time I get 5 more minutes into the show, my fucking shit dings. And it's the same dumb motherfucker trying to make a comment about a comment I posted, a week or so ago that didn't mean dick to dick from shit. Basically saying that I was lying about, I guess, where I get my PEDs, because if I really did, I wouldn't say so, because it'd be a violation. And I told him, I said, apparently you don't know California state law on steroids either, because the law differs greatly from personal usage amounts to amounts they consider, um, for sale or whatever. So anyway, whatever happens, he stops running his fucking fingers. I always want to say mouth, but it's his fingers. He stops running his fucking fingers. And I'm like, cool. I can finally fucking watch this damn Netflix. The new season of Gotham just came out on Netflix. I'm trying to watch the damn Joker. I got this fucking Joker ruining it. Anyway. Then a more interesting thing happened. My phone dings. I'm like, fuck, here's this dumb shit again. But I look, and it's actually this, a girl that I had met in Germany a couple years back, on a trip I took to Germany for whatever reason. And at the time, I didn't have a girlfriend. I was between girlfriends. I don't think she had a boyfriend. I guess I didn't ask or didn't know or whatever. Excuse me, the dog is tangled up. 1 second here. Anyway, she and I, we had a pretty good time together. We hung out. Anyway, I have gone through probably 12 different phones since then. I imagine she probably has too. You know how that type of shit go. Anyway, she's like, yeah, it hits me. And I'm like, well, I was watching YouTube and and there you were, and I've been wondering how I could get in touch with you because I've always missed you, and blah, 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 blah. I'm not trying to make fun of her. It was a long, nice comment of, we had a great time, this and that. I'd like to, see you again at some point. And then I'm like fucking starting to think like, okay, shit. Now this is where my mind gets difficult for me, because I am in a relationship, and whether you choose to believe this next statement or not, I really don't care. But the fact is, it's true. I have never cheated on any girl I've been in a relationship with. Now, the reason I can say that is because I haven't been in that many actual relationships. I've done a lot of dating. I've done a lot of partying. I've done a lot of this. I've done a lot of that. But when it comes to actual relationships, I haven't been in maybe but, 5, maybe 6 actual, committed relationships. And I've never cheated on any of those people. But this particular individual, I did have, kind of fond memories of, and thought, fuck, it would be kind of fun to see her. I'm not going to. It was just one of those things that makes you stop and think for a minute, because it's like, damn, at the time when you're fucking either traveling or whatever, and, you meet somebody and, spend a week or two together, and obviously you don't know this person for shit. It's a week or two out of your life, but you had a really good time, and blah, blah, blah. She was super cute. you know, just brought back the memory of that. And I thought shit would be fun to hang out with her again because she was fun to hang out with. Just like on that level, like she was fun to fucking hang out with. Like, you know, shit. Here we get the 15 goddamn part 2.